What's up, print fam? Welcome back to the print job. Today sucked. My computer officially died and I didn't have a full backup. I didn't really lose any files. The biggest thing that is stressing me out is getting all my RIP software and settings and stuff back in place. The biggest thing that I lost was all my templates for Fiery Impose and the Impose software. I can get the Impose software back. I have the license, I have the key, but it's just a painful process to have Fiery deactivated on their end without having the live computer. I basically have to sign my life away saying that I promise that I'm not pirating the software and trying to run it on multiple PCs. So let's talk about it. Thank you, firesprint.com, for sponsoring today's episode. So this is my rig. You guys have seen it a few times if you've been around for a while. Basically what has happened is my SSD has failed. So it's no longer being recognized, will no longer boot in the system. I've tried multiple cables, I've tried another system, and it's just not being recognized anymore. As far as files, I have them all here, but all my software was on the SSD. So I already had purchased a new computer as well as I purchased a MacBook. The plan was to have the MacBook as the primary computer and remote in to the PC to use it for the RIP software. So the biggest drama I'm having now is, one, I now have to recreate all the templates. I'm not terribly upset about that because some of them have been from the beginning and I want to redo them and make them better. So not terribly upset about that, but it is kind of like, crap, now I don't just have all of them and I have to start over, so that sucks. Issue number 2, the licenses. Onyx has a key, so it knows that the key's there and it works. Flexi, I had to go onto the website, force the deactivation, and then reinstall it. Fiery Impose, I have signed my life away and said, I promise I'm not pirating it. The other thing with Onyx is I have lost my profiles because the profiles are on the computer, not on the printer. Unlike my HP, all of the profiles are on the printer, and Flexi re-downloaded them.
I'm sorry, Mike the Print Man. I'm trying to add a yawn counter, but he's just gotten so good at talking through the yawns. Was that a yawn? Was he just sighing? I don't know.
I did have to do some stuff on the Summa, or for the Summa, so let me show you that, only because I want to be able to reference this if I screw up again. And it might be helpful for someone. So, you want the Summa Flex. So if you are going to add a device and add a cutter, and come down here to Summa, they have a lot of options. So they have F Series, Summa Flex, Summa Flex 2, and Go Produce. So I tried both F Series and Go Produce and Summa Flex, and finally Summa Flex is the one that works. Now F Series worked and Go Produce worked, sort of, but the problem was when you actually got it over to Go Produce. So this is the one that actually worked from Summa Flex. This one did work from Go Produce. The problem is it didn't honor the cut paths. I can go and manually change that, but if I have to do that for every time I print and cut something, that's no bueno. So fixing that to the Summa Flex, it now honors the cut paths. The other thing that I had to do, or I didn't necessarily have to do, but you can get all of the swatches, whatever. So to do that, I had to go to, here it is. So you have the swatch table. I went to color, import table. That brings you to the default path here. I went to Swatch, I went to the library, and then there's a Summa folder, and then F-series. So then that put all the swatches on there so that when I do stuff, I can color it basically like blue is kiss cut, red is through cut, even though the funny thing is it's the opposite on Go Produce, go figure, but that's working. The biggest thing I've got to get now is the profile for the Canon Arizona and Impose working. Now, if you don't want to be like me, you want to save yourself a lot of grief, even though I know what to do, go download Macrium Reflect. They have a free version, which is great. It allows you to create a full image backup onto an external drive or whatever. You can re-image it to your computer for free. Now, in my case, I would have needed the paid version, because with the paid version, you can take that full image and put it on a new system. That's what I should have done. I don't know why I didn't do that, but Macrium, Reflect, and then get Backblaze. Backblaze is like $6 a month. I have that. So again, I'm not worried about like data files. It's just been a crappy situation to get all my software back up and running. Illustrator, like the Creative Cloud Suite, that was super easy. Really the only other like software I have is like Word, and I am old school and I'm still rocking 2007, so I got the disk and the key. So I'll let you know the fallout, but be smarter than me, and be smart by using great outsource partners like Firesprint.com. They have their fast and free version of yard signs and other products. I love their yard signs. For 1 color, 2 color, 3 color, they screen print. They do full color digital, fast and free. And the one thing to keep in mind is the free shipping. So that's where a lot of people like forget and get in trouble, is when they quote a job and forget to include shipping. You don't have to forget that part anymore, because Firesprint gets you free shipping on some of their products. So save 10% off with the coupon code down in the description. Let me know if you have any suggestions of keeping your digital life better than I have, even though I know how to keep it better. Let me know your suggestions. I hope you have a great day, Print Fam. Thank you, Cam, for editing, and we'll see you in the next one.